Meghan and Harry set a new royal precedent with Archie Harrison. Harry and Meghan's wish to give their son Archie Harrison a more private upbringing prompted the couple to set a new royal precedent. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down as senior royals. A decision in part motivated by their wish to raise their son Archie Harrison, outside the royal bubble. The Sussexes have since settled in the USA where they intend to raise Archie as a private citizen. Following Archie's birth on the 6th of May, 2019, Meghan and Harry made a key decision in regards to their son's royal title. As seventh in line to the throne, Archie was entitled to be known as the Earl of Dumbarton. But his parents decided against giving him an official title. Instead, Archie's birth certificate simply states his name, Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor. Meghan and Harry's decision to completely reject a royal title for their son pushed the limits of a royal precedent previously set by Princess Anne. Anne was the first ever child of a presiding monarch to refuse royal titles for her children. Her younger brother Prince Edward later followed in her footsteps by choosing to style his own children after his earldom rather than having them known as Prince and Princess. And after Prince Edward, Harry and Meghan pushed things even further by giving Archie no official title at all. Constitutional expert Ian McMahon told. Without doubt, the Princess Royal's decision in the 1970s brought the precedent closer to the crown, and has enabled her brother Prince Edward and nephew Prince Harry to push its limits still further, creating, in her wake, new ones. He added, "This has been seen in her brother, the Earl of Wessex and Forfar, rejecting the HRH prefix for his children and instead having his son use his courtesy title Viscount Severn rather than Prince." The Duke of Sussex meanwhile has pushed it still further in respect of his son who does not even use his father's courtesy title. Mr. McMahon claimed the trend for rejecting royal titles stemmed from a wish to give royal children more freedom. The expert explained, in real terms, a title can prove more of a hindrance than a benefit. He added, accordingly, in a world less driven by social protocol and deference, it seems eminently sensible that members of the family, who will not have a front-line role, are not encumbered by the limitations a title might bring. Certainly this has been the common explanation given by those who have refused titles, allowing their children instead to pursue a more private life, albeit in a public way, whilst remaining a member of the wider royal family. Despite Meghan and Harry's wish to raise Archie as a private citizen, he will automatically become a prince upon Prince Charles' accession to the throne. Whether or not Archie chooses to use his royal title will be up to him when he turns 18. Mr. McMahon claimed there is a chance Archie could rebel against his parents' wishes to reclaim his royal birthright. The expert said, in the case of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they have made clear they have no wish for their son to have, or use any title. This has been granted, and unless they or their son choose otherwise he will continue not to use them. He added, it does though remain their son's right to assume the use of them in his own right when he reaches his majority. According to the expert, the power Archie has to exercise his royal right when he reaches adulthood is akin for Meghan and Harry. While his parents might choose one thing now, he will be able to choose another come his majority, should he choose, and the status quo remains. Meghan and Prince Harry have been told they can't have it both ways following their departure from the royal family. During an interview with Republic CEO Graham Smith criticized the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for exploiting their royal family titles despite stepping down from the monarchy in March 2020. Republic is an organization that campaigns for the abolishment of the monarchy, and for Queen Elizabeth II to be replaced by a democratic, elected head of state. Mr. Smith said, "I would not suggest that anybody follows their example because they are trying to have it both ways. They need to make a decision, break away from the royal family completely or don't, and stay with the royal family." Mr. Smith said, "The fact that they have got this deal, I can't imagine why Netflix thinks it's a good idea. But good for them if that's what they are doing. After all, still have to admit Meghan and Harry's breakthrough with their giant deal with Netflix. With their talent they have success, not relying on title or anything else as the envious say." He added, "Ultimately when they walked away from the royal family at the beginning of the year, they should have said we are going to be private citizens. We are going to work for our own money, whether that is in media, film, charity work, and we will no longer be the Duke and Duchess or royals, and we are just going to go alone." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have stated their partnership with Netflix will allow them to shine a light on important causes around the world. In a statement, the couple said, "Our lives, both independent of each other and as a couple, have allowed us to understand the power of the human spirit, of courage, resilience, and the need for connection. Through our work with diverse communities and their environments, to shining a light on people and causes around the world, our focus will be on creating content that informs but also gives hope." In light of Mr. Smith's anti-monarchy aims, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told, "The majority of people in the UK want the monarchy to remain the way it is." Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.